Okay, what's up? I hope this video is correct now because yeah, I had to put my phone down. I just want to share something why God is not bound to any likeness or image in this world. Let's say me as a Christian, there's a kid that wants help. Now let's say this kid actually got abused, molested, raped, or whatever by his father. And this kid comes to me and he's seeking guidance and he's seeking God for guidance. Now, me as a Christian will come to him and tell him, yes, God is a father. That's what we teach, because to us in Christianity, God is a father. And that's wrong, because for God to be a father likeness, bounds God to a likeness of this world. And then this kid that wants guidance, the last thing that he wants is guidance from a God that is bound to a father likeness. Because his experience with a father is so not good that the last thing that will attract him to God is a God that's a father. That's why in our personal relationship with God, he can be your mother, your sister, your brother, your friend, whatever. That's because of your personal need. That's not because God changes. That's because our need as a child of God in spirit, not physical. Physical, we have a mother and father. In spirit, we are children of God. So for us to bound him is not right, because God does not change, but our need changes. So to bound God only to a specific likeness like a father is wrong. Jesus was very clever. He spoke about God and his Father. One thing that he said is, you cannot serve two masters, for you will love the one and hate the other. You will hold to the one and not the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Now what's specific about that, he didn't say you cannot serve Father and mammon. He said God and mammon. So if his Father was God, he would have said Father and mammon. There's another verses where he actually says, for the Father is spirit. Those who worship the Father will worship him in spirit and truth. For the Father seeks such worshippers. Then the verse after that, he says, God is spirit, and those who worship God will worship God in spirit and truth. Point. Stop. So he didn't say, why will he mention his Father first and then God separately? Why will he say seeking by his Father and then not by God? Now, like me, I'm a human that brings God's message, but I will be seeking because I do not know everything. God knows everything, but he guides me in a way, in normal stances, not by being possessed by a spirit that shows me, oh, there, what that's going on, that guy said that. No, through natural process like thoughts, things that happen, me picking up things that is not right, connecting things. That's where God like actually connects things and tell me this is what's up. And it's not a voice that I hear, it's not a spirit that possesses me, it's through natural abilities. That's how God works. When you are born, you get a uniqueness or a soul or a spirit, whatever they call it. But when you are born, you get life. That life comes from God. That is the spirit, or the uniqueness as I like to call it, that he places inside of you. Now, that uniqueness is what connects us with God. Personal experience, you can only unlock that connection to God if you are who you are, that God created, and by living in truth. For God is truth, he does not change. That's what connects us to God. That's why it's so important to be yourself, by free choice to follow God. God does not want people worshipping him. I mean, that's the enemy. God doesn't see himself as a God. God sees himself as someone that gives life, someone that loves and respects. That's all he wants back, is love and respect. And only God knows the pure hearts, and only God will open the eyes to those pure hearts, because God's in control, always. God's allow things not to hurt you, but to teach you so that you can experience, and through that experience, change permanently. If we try to change ourselves, or by a spirit that possesses us to make us change, it's not of God, and it's not in your own power. That comes from God. So you will not experience whatever you were supposed to experience to change. It will be not a permanent change. It will be a change that is temporary, and as soon as you got what you want or desired, you will be who you were again, and then it's like starting all over. Live life. Be yourself. Learn. Make mistakes. Get shaped the way that God wants to shape you to become what God needs you to become to do His work and not the enemy's work.